All right, we are here with Tyson Bagent at Banner Kitchen and Bath Showroom.
I always knew that sometime this year, this is exactly where we'd be on a Tuesday night. Look at this place. This is unbelievable. You're big time on the field, but this is maybe even bigger off the field, right?
Yeah, I doubt they were prepping for this, but wow. What a setup. This is unbelievable.
Good crowd out here on a Tuesday night to see Tyson Bagent. And a fun, stressful game also on Sunday, I would say.
My goodness, that was something. We were all saying it was the craziest game that pretty much everybody in the locker room I spoke to that they had ever been a part of. So it was something.
So at 41-27, I started writing my recap of the game. I wasn't even the least bit nervous that anything could happen. What were you doing?
Yeah, well, you rewind back to 23 when we were in Cleveland playing against Joe Flacco, and
that's what I was doing in my mind.
kind of a weird day that was too. I know we were up 20-10 late in that one, and he ended up rallying the troops. And with the offense they have, the weapons they have, that's kind of what we prepared for all week. We knew it was going to be a track meet. And that we knew we had to play all 60 minutes, and boy, did we have to play all 60 minutes. That was crazy.
So I had to figure, you get the contract extension back in August. At some point, Ben Johnson had to get you involved in a cool play. Like, it just seemed like it was going to happen. It was inevitable. So let's talk about that. Did it have a name?
Baby Daddy. Baby Daddy.
Baby Daddy?
Yeah, Baby Daddy, yeah. The birth of my daughter 2 weeks ago, and then
that's awesome.
And then we played Baltimore the week after she was born, and then that game went how it went. Go home. That Tuesday night, I get the install sent to me. I see the personnel says 11 bag. I'm like, oh snap! It's about time. But yeah, I was thinking the same thing you were thinking. At some point, they got to get their money's worth. So yeah, it was exciting, and Ben doesn't play about those plays throughout the week. If he's got a specialty play that he puts in, and we execute it throughout the week, if it doesn't look good, he scratches it. So I was itching for that one to look good in practice. It did, and then for that to carry on to the execution in game, it felt good. When you only got one play, it's like that'll make or break my whole week. If that play doesn't go right, I'm ready to leave right there. If it does go right, now I feel like the man again, so it was good.
I'm not going to go too, vulnerable here, but I went crazy when that play happened. I was jacked and a half. And then our people in the chat were like, Bagent, that play was actually better because he was looking down the field. It was multiple reads. Is that true too?
Yeah, absolutely. We had the tight end streaking down the field. Obviously, if they just dropped him, then that's where the ball would have went. And then kick it out to Caleb, which really it was set up to be a screen, just like a little hint, like hey, if they drop our guy, let's go ahead and throw a touchdown. That was originally going to be Cole, so when he went down, I'm like, oh shit, well there goes the play. Yeah. But then Love Land steps right in just like he did all day, and all as well. So I thought it worked. I thought it looked good.
So did he rep that play at all then during the week? Because I can't imagine you.
No, not very stressful. Hey Cole, hey Coulson, line up here, run a straight line to the back pylon, and then.
Well, that explains why you didn't settle down then or throttle down.
I was saying if Coach would have somehow knew that was going to be the case and had him on like a 15-yard sit in the middle of the field, that would have been pretty gnarly. But still, it was an explosive, so we'll take it.
It was a fun play.
Yeah,
every other play was a fun play, it seemed like.
Well, it was a crazy day overall, but let's just, for a second here, let's talk about Coulson, because you were throwing him the ball a ton in training camp, and then it started out a little slow for him, but Ben's been like, this dude is a guy, and I'm assuming that for any Bears fan that's worried about Coulson Loveland, you got words for him.
Oh, yeah, out of your mind. The dude's always in the right spot, always where he's supposed to be, when he's supposed to be there. And then when you're somebody that's doing that at a high level and you're also a freak enough to be the 10th pick in the draft, it's not a matter of if, it's just when. And I think that we got to see that everybody got to see that on Sunday.
84 with the burst, man. The speed off that. Not a lot of tight ends can run that fast.
He's dangerous with the ball.
To run a dagger with him over the middle of the field like he's just a wide receiver.
Yeah, he looked good. He did look good.
So other than your play, Baby Daddy, what was like you said, there was a bunch of fun plays in that game. What was your next top favorite?
For Ben to just with no hesitation just call call the play to Cole Kmet on the fourth play of the game. I thought that was pretty sweet, especially with how it worked out. I mean, aside from us not, coming down with the catch, I feel like the execution of it, couldn't have gone better. Especially for a tight end come in motion, get some under center work in a game. I mean, that's stressful enough in itself. The pitch to go right, the throwback to go right, Jonah Jackson blocking 1-on-2, just locking stuff down out there, and then Cole, I thought, delivered a good ball on the second progression too. Like, that was his second progression.
Also, he got through. He got through his reads.
1-2, and then
that's awesome.
I thought he delivered
okay,
not a great ball, but a good ball.
I laughed at how many people didn't realize he was a lefty until that moment. I mean, he's been on the team longer than anybody, basically.
It spins a little bit different when it's a lefty. It spins the wrong way.
Shout out, hopefully can get healthy and play this week. So you have said many times Super Bowl. Like, you're not afraid to put that on this team.
No, absolutely. I mean, if you're not saying that, I think you might as well just start preparing for next year, which the Chicago Bears we're not into doing that anymore. And Ben's not into doing that. The staff is not operating in the sense of that being the case. So, yeah, we're taking it one game at a time, ready, handle our business with the New York Giants coming up, and then obviously, continue to do that week in, week out, try to win the NFC North, get a bid into the playoffs, and then, it's on and popping from there.
Can we talk good, better, best? Because, last week you were front and center. You had just a strong role in the video.
That was a good video.
That was a good video. It was a good video. And you're right there. You're like, you're ready to go. So. Yeah. Did you know before the season started that if you started winning games, that's what his rally cry would be? This dude's got the post game down.
Oh, yeah. I think that the same way that the Bears are continuing to get better week in and week out and progress, I think the coaching staff is settling in too. I mean, they're dialing it in with the weekly process, especially with the speeches. I think, Ben obviously does a good job, post game, but I think that also. Coach L does a great job pregame, getting the guys ready, and you can tell Ben puts a lot of stress on those guys to, do their job at a high level. And as far as good, better, best goes, at first I thought it was the cringiest thing ever in the world, but Ben has just a way of operating. When everybody else is playing checkers, he's playing chess, and whatever he says, I don't know why, but I'm all in. I'm all in. So, yeah, now at this point it gets me hyped. And you're kind of looking forward to that because then, obviously if you're doing that, you won the game. So, you got a good week ahead of you and just kind of, keep hearing that speech as many times as we can going forward.
When did he first unleash that? Was that like a team meeting?
I think it was after the first one.
Oh, it was just so that was the first time.
Did it, and then now it's just like, hey, if we win, you can expect that.
By the way, we only have one camera out here, so we can't pan it. But right now, your dad is arm wrestling one of the men in blue here. We got the cop versus Travis here. This is
one of Buffalo Grove's finest police officers here.
Just really have a battle out here. We're gonna talk to Pops in a minute here. All right, so with just one more on Ben. The last week, Theo Benedette. Who was he blocking? I forget who it was. Whoever was on the Bears, he drove him into the bench all the way to the wall.
I think it was Stone, the safety.
And Ben's just sitting there as he goes right past him, doesn't even he didn't even turn his head. He's on to the next play. First of all, shout out Benedette. And second of all, do you try to stay out of his way on the sidelines there because he just feels like that look?
Nobody's messing with Ben on game day. That's for sure. I don't talk to him. I don't plan on talking to him. And that's not of anything that's happened. That's just been kind of, that's just word that's traveled down the totem pole. So, yeah, I'm not messing with that dude on game day, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's in his zone. Although, I think I caught him on the all-22 running down the sideline, and Coulson Loveland's touchdown. All of a sudden,
saw a little windmill. He was getting into it.
He was all the way down there like the 5-yard line. He let it go for a second. Just for a moment, got caught on film.
There you go, Ben. Let it out, Ben.
Hey, you can't. The film shows everything. You can't escape it. Yeah. Let's talk about you for a second, man. It's been a whirlwind few months for you. And I know like any player in the NFL, you probably wish you out there playing every down, but you take a step back and kind of realize, yes, things are going well with the team right now, but you get that contract extension, baby, a few weeks ago. You got to be feeling pretty good right now.
Yeah, it's crazy. When people come up to me and they say congratulations, I don't know what they're talking about. How freaking awesome is that? So, yeah, I mean, I'm killing it right now. Yes, I'd love to be playing. However, I am fully submerged into my role on this team, which is to, help the defense get ready week in and week out, help Caleb get ready week in and week out, and prepare myself as if I am going to play all 60 minutes week in and week out. And I think as soon as you start to teeter that line of not really just executing everything that you need to be doing throughout the week, I don't play that. So I'm staying ready. I love where I'm at. The baby, I mean, my goodness, she's perfect. So, yeah, my life couldn't get much better right now. Especially, I mean, the Bears are 5-3.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
come
were
on
0-2, dog.
What are we talking about, man? We're 5-3 right now. We're killing it, trying to hit our stride at the right time. Because, you don't want to peak too early, in this league, November and December. We got to be able to execute at a high level, and I think that's the trajectory. That's the trajectory we're on, and the baby, it's just all exciting stuff happening right now.
What grade you giving yourself on birthday? Like, how did it's got first time dad in the room, a lot going on there. How'd you do?
What do you like? Her birthday?
No, on the day that your daughter entered the world.
Oh, yes,
your role that day supporting as
oh, well, listen, it was not a smooth delivery, so I'm not having no more kids ever again. That was the scariest thing I've ever dealt with in my life. But as soon as everything calmed down a little bit, my role, honestly, I just had eyes on the baby the whole time. Had her mom there, thank God, that was up there dealing with her. Not for 1 second did I even think of taking my eyes off of what was happening. So I would say that was my role. I was just kind of chaperoning, making sure the doctors weren't doing any funny shit while we were in there. So I had to pop off or something. But, no, it was good. It was good.
A+. Whole new life over here.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
What a ride it's been, and hopefully it's just getting started this season, too.
Let's go. Bear down. 5-3. How many games? We got 9 games left. 14-3. I'm calling it right now. I ain't gonna do that. But nah, we got the Big Blue coming into town. It's going to be a big week. They don't have the best record, but you could see that they found a spark behind the young man they got at quarterback, and they're a dangerous team. As I don't know who they beat. He beat somebody else solid, and then obviously we saw that Denver game. If they don't score 33 points in the fourth quarter, then that's also a huge victory.
They beat the Eagles.
So.
Yeah,
exactly. There it is. Yeah, they beat the Eagles. So another week we got to handle business.
And last one, your CrossFit performance on the beat Bagent, you were at 43. I came in at 310.
There you go.
But
that's 6 minutes better than you said.
I did like a warm up 9 minute, but I mean you were focused, but behind you there, I mean. 52-year-old Carm just battling that on some level. That's got to be, you got to have some respect, right?
I think that was a foundation for what's to come.
That's right. See, hear that, Hope? Foundation for what's to come.
I love it.
Plus, you're 22 at heart, Carm.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
You're not 52.
3-5 in the tennis league. Could be rise up as
you got to keep that to yourself.
Yeah.
Stop talking about that, Carm.
Hey, shout out to Banner. Thanks for having us out here. We appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, couldn't have been a better setup. A lot of people coming out showing support. And Bears Nation, let's keep this thing rolling.
Yeah, we'll let you get to the people here. Go get that W this week against the Giants.
Let's go, Tyson.
Absolutely, let's go.
Appreciate it.